Hey, Whip, hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks, man. I hope you're doing well tonight, too. Hello there, Big Bog. Eagerly looking forward for tomorrow to be over. What's happening that's... Wait, why you want tomorrow to be over? It hasn't even started. Stash, it's gone. Yep. I've decided part ways. With the beard, and the hair, and everything. When our friends call... Oh, I see. That's awesome. W. What will I use my little brush for? For brushing my hair, of course. I want to be rank 1 in mid. What should I improve to reach? I mean, what shouldn't you improve on? You know what I mean? It had more aura when it was used for the beard. The barber did do a pretty good job, yeah. Not too bad at all. Quite like it. Not a bad cut. Football is what with you? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Thanks for asking. Why do you gain so much more LP when you don't stream? Because I'm not busy entertaining my stream and reading my chats. I'm actually looking at the map and, contributing more to the game. I know it's a crazy concept, but when you focus 100% on a task, you do a better job at that task. Crazy, I know. Also, to be fair, I got quite lucky in my games. Like, I won't lie, there were some games I was inting and I got better teammates, and they helped me. Some games I played well, undoubtedly, but like for example, this game, I did win being 5 and 16. I was like 0 and 12 at some point. I think 0 and 11, maybe. It's not to say that I didn't in some, I did in some, but this game I also was losing lane. I mean, this game I got level 2 ganked by Zoe, so like I was losing lane, but that's a bit illegal, Sometimes you're allowed to lose lane. It's just allowed. Just about to DM you. I'm doing alright, man. How are you? Hair looks good. Thank you, man. I hope you're well. Thank you for checking in. Graves nerfs are relevant, but you should not drop the champion if you like him. He will still be a decent champion. He just won't be the best jungler. He's just a bit worse. Yeah, I mean, it is a relevant nerf, but it's not a huge problem. Still very playable. Still very playable. Where can we watch your pro games? On the CBLOL channel. Hello there. What have they done to you here in Brazil? Where's my barba? I decided to part ways with it. Yonyaso buffs relevant? Yeah, they are. I mean, they're nice buffs, you know. You take those. Like, relevant doesn't what? It's going to change the win rate significantly? No. But, I mean, 5% more damage. Beard might affect win rate. Who is this babyface boy? No. Aurelia buffs? I mean, I don't know. Isn't this the only relevant one, which is like a bit more damage on Q at 10% AD, and then that's it? It's fine. Is AP Aurelia now suddenly very good? I don't think so. Does your dad know? Oh, I was like, hold on, what? I got you. You're making a joke. I was like, am I streaming on my father's account? Like, what? What? Confused for a second, you know? We'll be playing some League, yeah. Also about to play a lot more AP Aurelia. It's possible, yeah. Bro, they're just buffing it because why not? Like, literally. Like, literally, why not? Who cares? Let's be real, who cares? No one is going to play AP Aurelia because of these buffs that wasn't already playing AP Aurelia. Right? If you buy Ginsu's Rage Blade on Aurelia, you get a bit more value. But that's the only item that's like viable in AD Aurelia that you would buy. If you buy Gunblade, which might actually be a better item on her now, because, I mean, honestly, it sounds fine, right? Maybe there's a Gunblade Aurelia build, but I doubt it. Right? I doubt it. I don't mind buffs like that. Even if they're like, you know what, fuck it. You know, our most popular streamer likes AP Aurelia. Let's make it a bit more viable. I don't see a problem with it. Really don't. Why not? No one has ever played against AP Aurelia and thought, damn, I'm happy she's not building AD. Now I can finally quit League. Well, there you go. My first loss on Yorick? I don't remember. I basically I was playing too much. Like I was in a really good position in lane and I kept overplaying my lane. I forced him to flash and take a bad base level 4, and then I kept trading too aggressively, and I just got ganked by Quinn, and lost my just started dying and just snowballed the game too quickly. I just played bad basically. I just played too much. Didn't respect jungle. How do you play against Urgot level 1? You spread your cheeks and you take it, and you hope it doesn't hurt. Yeah, there really is not much more to say. If you're in a matchup where the guy can cheese you level 1, that's what you have to do. Right. A large part of what makes a lot of Urgot matchups good or bad is how bad he can annihilate your conditions in the early game. A large part of the champion. Doesn't sound great. Depends who you're asking. MH Diasis, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Like, for example, Gnar versus Urgot is like super reliant on the Urgot destroying the guy's condition level 1, like the Gnar's condition level 1. It's very important to destroy the condition level 1. It's very important. If you don't destroy his condition level 1, it's not a very good matchup at all for Urgot. But if you do, it's actually quite manageable. My favorite champion in League of Legends is Gangplank. Target steel caps, lane is over. I wouldn't agree with that. I think you can still have gameplay as Urgot when he has steel caps, but yeah, definitely. I committed a crime to his beard. I chose to have it removed. I committed a crime. I don't know. Did it? Really? No, Boston. Mine didn't. So true, Basta. Jungle is just too easy. I'm struggling to carry games in Diamond 4 top lane while in jungle I reached Master with 74% win rate. I mean, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but maybe that just means you're not that good at jungling or a top lane. But I mean, I agree that there's more agency in jungle. I'll give you that. Maybe you're just more suited to be a jungler, my friend. Congrats on the win. Good luck in the next game. You guys have been killing it. Godly run. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Sensor Darius? Unlikely. I don't think I will. I do play Trox. Maybe he's just a better jungler. He is definitely a better jungler than he is a top laner. Beard. No beard. Trinity Collector? I mean, I think it's fine. Like, you can build Trinity Collector on that champ if you want to. Like, I think it's safer for sure. It's safer for sure, but it's definitely not as like it's less risk, less reward. You know, it's a good build. It's just not as good. That's all. Like Trinity Force has like a 1% win rate difference. You know, like it's still good. It's for sure a good item on the GP. And there's nothing wrong with doing like Triforce into whatever it is that you build. You know, like it's like a 1 to 2% win rate difference. I would imagine. You know, which is like. Let me put it this way. If you tell me that you're playing a matchup that is worse for you, and you have to buy Ruby Crystal early game because otherwise he kind of stomps you early, I don't see the issue. I don't. You still have GP on your team. You're happy. I mean, the Trundle Olaf matchup is all about spacing. It's not that simple. Yeah, it just ain't that simple. You have 175 auto attack range, and he has 125, which means you have 50 more units of range, which means that you can literally auto queue him before he even auto attacks you. Like if he input buffers his auto attack command, you can already have auto and like started channeling your Q on him. So it's just important that you space well because that's like 80% of why the matchup is good. And then after you slow him with Q, you can space him again because he's slowed, so you can get an extra auto attack in. Especially this factor is exacerbated when you have W. This is the key and the core behind the matchup. I like Trinity into melees on GP. I think it's fair, yeah. You look like you're in your 20s again. Yeah. Excuse me. You miss those days people GP mid lane? No, I think GP was a really unattractive mid laner. Bless you, thank you. Like Grasp GP, when I played him at his peak, was also a really unattractive character. There was a list of characters that literally could not beat you. It just wasn't possible. You had Corrupting Potion, Grasp, and you were just unironically Thanos. Just there was a large list of characters that just couldn't handle you. You just shoot them. The thing about mid GP is that mid GP wasn't like in that sense oppressive. Mid GP was like uninteractive in the sense that you couldn't break him. You would just play mid GP and you would just sit there and you would just queue creeps and you would just be uninteractive in a different way where like the harder you tried to kill him, the more he would just eat oranges and ignore you. I ate oranges and it was K. You know? He was just spamming that. Are the queue times in Brazil? Depends. Sometimes I have insta queues, sometimes I have long ones. I'm unsure, really. Depends on the situation. Cargo said some pro player asked him about the Olaf Trundle. Was it you? Yeah, that was me. I like your no beard look. Thank you. Any tips to ask a girl out on a date? Give me some context, brother. Like, well, like, how do you know this girl? Like, how long do you know her? Like, I need some details here, you know? You look so naked without your beard. I look younger, that's for sure. I don't know about naked. What makes a good top laner? You tell me, man. The Barbacara? GG Barba. Jogo do Vayne? Hell no, bro. Forte abraço, obrigado. Loving set? Lately? I mean, yeah, I think set's pretty strong, yeah. I have a date on Friday, first time in 4 years. Congratulations, man. I hope it goes well. Met her a few times through friends, not much happened. I mean, it doesn't have to be the case, you know? Like, I think, honestly, the most important thing for me, and this is now I'm 27, is just, like, being straight up, you know? State your intentions. Save yourself, you know what I mean? Just be real, you know? Hey, I've met you through our friends. I quite liked your demeanor. Would you like to get would you like to get some dinner? I think if you're suggesting like dinner or whatever, you're expecting a bit more, I suppose. Like you're coming on, like that's more of a time investment, you know, being like, hey, you want to get coffee is like a simple one, you know. It's like, well, let's see what life has to offer, you know. I don't know what you're thinking of me, and with over a coffee, I'll figure it out, you know. Very non-committal, very easy also to just be like, yeah, I don't know. That could in fact be Renekton mid and Victor bot lane, but I want to play Ornn because I like Ornn, so I'm gonna pick Ornn. And if it's Renekton top, I'm fine with that because I want to play Ornn. I'm in the mood to play Ornn. I like Ornn. Ornn makes me happy. Whereas if you're going for like a dinner, it's like yeah, you're asking her to commit a night out with you, you know, commit to a night out. So depending on how strongly you feel, I think that's what reflects in that question, basically. Also your budget, of course, you know. Being real and being like, hey, want to get a coffee? Like, you know, doing that because you don't want to pay for someone else's dinner because you can't afford it. Like, that's real too, you know? Nothing wrong with that. That's just the way I see it. Like, if I would ask a girl out for dinner, be like, okay, I quite like you, you know? I want to prepare an evening to spend with you, to share with you, you know what I mean? You put in a bit more effort. If you get a coffee, it's like, well, you're getting a coffee, you know? Not much going on there. Just a coffee. Don't have to, you know, dress up. Don't have to pick a particularly fancy place. Just something convenient, you know? So I think that's the two options I see. Shit. I have the wrong runes. It's Renekton mid and I got fucking baited. I got baited. I was reading chat and wait, no, it's Jace mid. Nice. I almost got baited into getting baited. But it was Jace mid all along. How's our team doing? We haven't lost the game yet. So pretty good. Casual dinner? Nothing too fancy? Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, you know, like how do you ask her out? I think you just ask her out. Hey, I've met you through my friends. I like your demeanor. Would you like to grab some dinner? There's this place that I like. Boom. I think that's the play. If she likes you, she'll be like, I like that. Let's go. Or she'll be like, I don't like that type of food. Maybe we could go to a different place. You know? But I think that, generally speaking, it's good to suggest the place you want to go to. What if I don't like any place? Well, then why are you asking someone out for dinner, bruh? That's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like my runes. I defaulted to these, but I really prefer Mana Flow on this champ. Like, Mana Flow Transcendence feels really good on this champ, so I'm kind of sad that I took these runes. You have a 175 range on this champ, so always try to abuse it early. Get some free grass procs, you know? I don't mind trading a lot of grasp early, simply because it does stack for me. Oh, he was greedy there, trying to Q me and the wave, so he didn't Q me. Ended up really good for me. Yeah, I prefer Mana Flow Transcendence on this champion. After playing him a bit, just having the Mana Flow in the later stages of the lane really feels noticeable. Compared to when you don't. Maybe I should have just queued that minion. He can always W when he has more than 50 Fury. He can always W your W, so you don't really get that much value. You want to wait until after you've traded. Nice, he stood on top of the thingy. That's good. Put my potion here. Really good trade. He can't commit to this trade here, so he's in a bad spot now. Oh, if I hit that Q, I could have set up my W and then just cooked him. Now I'm going to have to take a base. Which isn't the best base, but we're just going to have to take it here. Just go for a little cloth armor into refillable recall. If he fast pushes here and spends all his abilities slash Fury, then that's totally fine. I can cancel my base, get the farm, and then base. Maybe I shouldn't have actually farmed there. I think I shouldn't have. I would have had the first base TP, you know, it would have been decent. Not too bad, though. Going down 7 CS is acceptable in this matchup early. Definitely would have been better if I just finished my base, though, I just realized. Definitely max W in this matchup. We're rushing Bramble Vest. I think this round it's really important that you are very conservative with your conditions. You don't want to trade too much until Bramble. You only want to kind of respond to what he does. I'm going to drop a ward in line here because I have nothing else to ward anyway. I'm mentally covering top side here, so... Fish for a little EQ there. Nothing special. Keep my Grasp alive because when my Q comes up here, I can QW him and get a fat auto attack. Not too bad. Not too bad of a trade. Yeah, here I'm just going to basically be surviving until Bramble. I played aggressively instead of defensively. And because I messed up that one QW there that I had that gave me the opening to potentially start winning lane, it means that I had worse conditions if I had just farmed. Really important when you play Ornn that you use that wall really, really, really well. Like, in general, like freezing the waves like this and playing near these walls. Either one, it's up to you. Depends on the matchup a bit as well and like what's going on in the game. Really important to create a stable situation for yourself. Simply keeping the wave in a decent-ish spot. That's why I really like mana flow in this champion. Because now my conditions are kind of shit. Because I don't have much mana, you know, I can't fight. Also take a tower shot here to stop me from crafting. He can. Okay with that. I'm going to have to drop a wave here. Like I mentioned, because I played quite aggressively earlier, it created a situation where my conditions are now kind of bad because I base TP'd on a pretty bad base, all things considered, for my matchup. So I'm going to have to base here. I have no choice. I don't know where Lee is and I don't want to die. He was pathing down, but I'm going to cancel my base here because I think if Lee isn't here, it's really good if I can stay and catch this. But if Lee is here, then what I did is really greedy. Dropping one wave is okay in this kind of matchup. It really is not the end of the world to drop one minion wave. We're doing Drake, and the top crab is spawning. I'm gonna base here. I think I have to. It's either that or get dove, and I'd rather not get dove. Actually, he used all his skills on the wave, and he has no rage, so I can one-shot this wave and then base. It's a bit greedy, but he messed up the way he used his skills to clear. He messed up his rage, so he doesn't actually have much pressure here. Now he's going to give me actually a good base, which is fantastic for me, really. Oh boy, that looks like a disaster. Also, how do I have 1600 health when I haven't bought a single HP item? I'm kind of shocked. My champ's OP. 3 points Q into W max ever good? In some matchups, yeah. Some matchups, definitely, yeah. Certainly in some matchups it's good, yeah. Not all matchups, though. Getting against Renekton, I prefer just W max completely. Yeah, I definitely like mana flow so much more than cookies plus thingy. The nice thing about the inspiration is thingy, though. Nice thing about Inspiration is you get your TP cooldown reduced, so that helps you kind of stay afloat as well in some matchups. It's not bad. I think cookies are kind of meh on him. Like the main issues I have with the Inspiration tree is that you don't have a good secondary rune. You have to go free boots, kind of. I think at the best, like free boots plus Cosmic is fine, I think, if you're going to go that route. At least not looking top. There. I could set something up, but he's not looking. Doesn't need to. Losing 1 plate through Renekton so far has been a really good laning phase for me. Losing 2 in total is like considered a win for Ornn, I'd say. I didn't stun him, but that's okay. It was a baby W, so I traded him anyway. Use my potion here. Can't kill him, but putting him low and trading ults is super, super good for me. He either has to flash there or burn his ultimate in order to survive. And now that he has no Dominus, I can just base and teleport back, and I'm in good conditions. This is why mana flow is really nice. You know, look at this. I'm already. Like, I barely even traded with the guy. Kinda sucks. Definitely an Armor Shoes game, even though they have a Leona, I'm aware. But just too much triple AD top side. It's a bit too good not to go for this. He's teleporting back as well, so I'll just slow push and go clear the ward. Don't want to use my skill too aggressively. Seems like my teammates are really upset with each other. Renekton doesn't have ult for a couple of waves, so I can aggressively fight him, but right now it looks like they're doing her. They could be doing the grubs. Let me go ward. Okay, there. As a result, I shouldn't be fighting on these waves. This also means that by the time I get to start making a dent on his health bar, he could be already looking for his ult cooldown. His ult is almost back. Mine's way longer CD. Not way longer, but like 30 seconds longer. Good spot in the lane, though. Wave's in a good spot. Only down 8 CS, a bit of XP. Very good by Ornn standards. Let him come to you. When he comes to CS, that's when you can punish. Keep my grasp alive here, and then look for a QW. Do, sir. Don't want to use my E in case I'm getting ganked. I see Lee now, so now I'm feeling more comfortable to E in, potentially. Nice. Took a lot of minion damage here, but keeping the wave here means I have the best chances of looking for a gank with Nidalee, and I think we need to. It'll be hard, though, because he's playing safe. Waiting patiently for him to come, the last hit. My Nidalee revealed herself, and he played safe, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to crash the wave in base. Unfortunately, we cannot tower dive Renekton with ult. I mean, maybe we could, but it's really forced, and if it goes wrong, the game goes completely kaboom. So I'd rather not do it, because if I don't do it, then we still have chances to win. Bot dive didn't go that bad. We traded 1 at least, and mid has tempo now, so it's... Mid is kind of getting owned, so maybe it doesn't matter. Nice haircut. Thank you. Nidalee got to steal some camps as well. He will get cleaver on this base, so it doesn't feel that great, but it's not the end of the world. If jungler dies, though, that would be a big problem. I'm looking. Yone can move. It could be interesting. Yone cannot move. I think it might be a give. Yone is not able to move. We're here. Nothing to be done. If Yone can't move, I don't want to fight. I scale really well, right? So I definitely don't want to FF. And I want to fight this red buff. I think what he's doing is illegal. I have priority. If they walk into the red buff area, we should kill all. I kill this guy. We should focus on him with our ults. I traded my ult for a slow. Maybe Yon can catch him, and then we can look with thingy. My guy used all his skills on the useless Leona. Oh, that's unfortunate. Nothing here. I don't know what you're doing, buddy, but what you're doing is terrible. Oh, unlucky. Nothing to be done. We had to, like, the guy needed to keep walking past Leona and look for the Jace, but honestly, it wasn't a play. My ult was bad too. Leona had ult to trade ults. The best I could do is trade ults there, you know? It is what it is. Drop the wave in 2 plates to try and make a play mid, because obviously our team's getting owned, so I gotta do something. Or I gotta look for something. It looked decent because he was hitting our tower, but needed more people to be included for it to be a successful play. How's it been in Brazil? Yeah, the food's good. Just trading him a bit because I can get grasp for now. He's going to basically be in by Cleaver anyway, and I'm running low on mana. I don't have ult, so not much to do other than that, really. Fortunately, the gap in the bottom side is pretty big. Wasting my ult was bad in the end, but I think looking mid was fine. When Leona spotted me, I should have just accepted that Leona was marking me, you know? Yon didn't move when we had a play timer. Use my TP to crash the wave and potentially take a play. Renekton will be back here. Get mad at me. What can you do? Using my TP to get something is the best I can do, you know? When I have my ultimate, we can actually kill him as 3. We actually one-shot him in CC. Honestly, keeping him here is the best I can do. Him not moving to the Lee Sin there is like the best I can do. Really not one-shot Lee with... Couldn't one-shot Lee with Nico thing ults. Whatever, fine. Outcome is good, honestly. Even my Nico dying is not too bad. Renekton wasted ult. He used a lot there. Not bad. So bro, you're gonna play against a friend of mine? I wish him the best of luck. Unfortunately, can't buy a chain vest here, although I obviously would, but I can't. I don't have space in my bags. Yeah, the game looks pretty rough. Clear the wave in his face and ignore him. Can do that about one more time before I have to base. Mana Flow and Scorch. I like Mana Flow Transcendence in matchups where Scorch doesn't help you early, but I prefer it, yes. I think these runes kind of are ass. I won't lie. I took them because I kind of autopiloted into the runes, but I don't like them. These used to be the premier runes for Ornn, but since cookies don't give mana anymore, they're not very good anymore on Ornn. You need mana on this champion to be comfortably laning in the 2nd and 3rd rounds.
An enemy is dominating.
You don't wish him luck? No, I mean, I wish luck to anyone I play against. I don't have a problem with wishing my opponents luck. I mean, it is kind of unplayable, right? Voting yes is a courtesy thing to do. Like I had no say anyway. Look naked without me. It's the 2nd time someone said that. Glad to see you live again. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Don't like Frozen Heart? I like Frozen Heart. I just think in this matchup, Bommies is actually, like, the Sunfire buffs are actually relevant, so not too bad. I think it's decent. Great 0-0-0 game? It happens. What can you do? Just go next. After the buffs, I think it's not a bad item. It used to be a very, very bad item. Oh shit. Did my internet just die? I think it did. Well, that's awkward. It's a good thing it happened after the game. Oh. Pompadour? I don't know. I don't think it's as impressive as a Pompadour, to be honest. Oh, I think if your teammates want to FF, they can FF. That's all right. I did my best. I was farming and scaling. I took a move timer into mid, hoped for something. Nico didn't see the angle, so it didn't work out, and that's life, you know? I mean, if next year, hopefully I'll play LEC. I would like to, but we'll see. Does Bwipo play Jax? I play some Jax, not much, though. Still scratch your face with the coom? Yeah. It's become a bit of a tick. It's become a habit. I think Scorch, Mana Flow are mandatory. Sorry, I think Mana Flow is mandatory on Ornn, and I think you interchange Transcendence and Scorch depending on the matchup. That's my experience playing him right now. Jax requires a lot of mastery in different matchups to perform reliably. I'm not sure I agree with you, but sure. I see what you're saying. Good evening. Have a good night live. Thank you. Any chance we get a GP game? There's a chance, but it's not huge. It's just a chance. It's just a chance. What do you think of Urgot? I think Urgot is a good champion. Do you think Permaban Nocturne or Nasus is better? I'd say Nasus is a better ban than Nocturne. Personally. Any chance we get a Jace game? Maybe. Nico Nidalee doing this kind of stuff and behaving like that in a challenger lobby is kind of illegal. Whatever. Who cares? Sometimes people in, sometimes people carry. It's just Soloqueue after all. No need to get too upset about it. You do your best. You're also allowed to get upset about it, right? Sure, why not? I'm just in a good mood. I don't know. Like, the thing is like, because I'm not streaming as much, I don't feel forced to. I do it when I feel like it. Like tonight, I was like, fuck it, you know, why not? The only reason I didn't go live earlier is one, I couldn't because my league was playing and I cannot stream when my league is playing. And then two, whatchamacallit? Our internet DC'd like for a second an hour ago, like maybe a bit before that, and then I was just like, oh well, I don't want to stream if my internet's gonna DC, you know, that feels bad. So yeah. That's how I see it. F? I don't think so. I was just chilling. Watch your games. Both games you did great. Jason Olaf looked clean. Thank you. Looking fresh, G. Thank you. Happy with the improvement of the team? Yeah, they're doing great. You don't top an option for me? Not for me. I'm very bad at it. So I don't play it. Terror, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Well, I don't appreciate Terror, but I appreciate the person that has the username Terror. Terror sucks. When I was on my ADHD meds and I got off, I had night terrors, bro. Like, some of the fucking scariest, like, that's the scariest shit I've ever experienced, man. Never in my life have I been, like, shivering under my sheets in fear. Not a pleasant experience. You like playing Wukong top? I like it, but I don't know. I just suck ass at the champion, so I don't play him much because I suck ass, you know? Is Brazil Soloqueue any good? It's certainly not bad. Pompadour Arc when? That would go kind of nuclear, yeah. I won't lie. A mega Pompadour. What about queue times? I mean, I haven't been on a single server where I'm ranked like 15 and the queue times are good, so yeah. Like, I don't fuck, I'm up here somewhere. I'm 11 apparently, so yeah. First time I've seen you without your beard in a while? Same. Bro, I like looked at myself, I'm like, whoa, you know, like, whoa. I'm doing well, Seju King. How are you doing? I hope life is good in Argentina. Did you enjoy last game? I didn't mind last game. I didn't enjoy it. My game was about to start, you know, like I was playing Ornn and farming well. Life was good. And I got fucked. +4 from doing nothing? No, I went down. I think I was ranked 10 before I lost. But I think a lot of people that were on my team, it didn't count yet. I mean, bro, it's buggy as all hell. It's just buggy as all hell. Who cares anyway, bro? Who cares? I'm high enough on the ladder to get in the highest ranked lobbies. That's what matters to me. Getting rank 1, whatever. If I get there, I'll get there. You know? It's fine. How's Astral doing? We are 13-0. We have not lost a singular game in our season, and we are going to be playing the winner bracket final next week. If we win that, we'll be qualified to the finals directly. South American teams ever hit the world stage? Yeah, they do. They go to Worlds. There is no English broadcast, unfortunately. Come down of my ADHD meds gave me anxiety, which I could counter with exercise. It was a great way of keeping me in shape while I was still using them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you found a solution. Not awesome that you had anxiety, but awesome that you found a solution. Great job, brother. Wukong top is so good into many mana matchups. I don't disagree, but he's also like one of the best junglers in the game. So kind of hard to, you know, justify using him top lane unless you will consistently crush someone. I think Gwen top is a super nasty counter pick. I think blinding her is a bit too extreme. I think there's still matchups that lurk in the shadows that she does not like. But she's a very strong champion. Like, I personally think she is near blindable. I think if for whatever reason some of the meta top laners get a nerf, she might just be blindable. The thing is that I don't know if it is worth blinding her when Jax, for example, is available. I think that would be generally considered kind of bad for her. She wouldn't want to play against Jax, I think. You know? I think you could pull it off. But it's just not that good. Yeah. Definitely a champion to keep your eye on. I definitely think that she is a good counter to have in the back pocket. If we win the spot for CBLOL, are you planning on staying? I'm planning on seeing what teams will offer me, and I'll make a decision that I feel like is best for me. That's what I'm going to do. Do you play chess? I do not play chess. Set fist, sir? That is one of the counters I used to use. Is that why Dorn blinded versus HLE? Yeah, I think people are experimenting with the idea of the blind pig Gwen. Why do you not want to get good at Wukong? I never said I don't want to. I'm just saying that he's been like a top dog jungler for literally since they reworked jungle pets, because jungle pets equals armor. Sorry, I had to message someone. I'm helping. Yeah, basically, he's been a top dog jungler, and competitive meta is fearless, which means if you play Wukong top, your jungler can't play Wukong. Now, obviously, you're also denying it from the enemy team, so you know, like, it goes both ways. I just haven't found a matchup where I thought, if I pick Wukong here, I'm going to demolish this guy, and it is worthwhile picking Wukong here. And he's certainly not on the list of blind bull characters. Zeus played Kennen into Gwen? Yeah, that's another example of things you can play into Gwen, yeah. Wukong top is a bit like Pantheon top. Both are too high prio for jungle, even if they can work well. No, I don't think Pantheon is that high prio in jungle, but I mean, they're the same in the sense that they're really high risk, high reward champions. Like if you snowball, they really snowball. But if you don't snowball, you're fucking worthless. You know, like these champs don't do anything. That's why people don't play them. A lot of top laners are still somewhat useful if you fall behind. You know, like Camille, for example, can still jail someone with her ultimate and die like 1-for-1. You know, champs like the meta characters. Out of the meta characters, you're either it's very hard to fall behind on them, or you're still useful if you fall behind. Like Gwen, sorry, not Gwen, Ambessa and Nar are two examples of champions. Like it's quite hard to put those champs in the ground, you know. Like well, it's possible, and there's some matchups, but it can claw back into a game quite easily. Camille's top laner, there she is now. Do you have a wife in Brazil? No, I don't. I do not have a wife in Brazil. Thoughts on Shen? I mean, I think if you win lane 1v1, it's a fine champ. He snowballs and scales. Yeah, the Qs are a bit annoying. Lifesteal on Olaf is a luxury. Zest is a good player. I love Pantheon top. That's awesome. You'd keep playing it then. Enjoying the characters you play is a large part of what makes this game fun, in my opinion. I just put my brush to my face and I realized there's nothing to brush. Who is top father in EU? I believe that title goes to Broken Blade. But do you mean like the best player? That's what they call him, no? The top father? From some Godfather meme video? I do the same with my hair when I did a buzz cut. Oh, yeah. I think Irelia will not see play because of a 10% AD buff, no. Zahen likes it when there are a lot of characters that are in front of him, so his spells can AoE. Because when his spells hit multiple champions, they give him multiple stacks. When he Ws 3 champions, he in fact gets 6 stacks, so he stacks his ultimate very quickly. Sorry, passive very quickly. If his ultimate hits 3 cheap people, he gets 3 stacks. If his E hits 3 people, he gets 3 stacks. But he likes it when he can stack his passive quickly. Because when his passive is on, he one-shots people. He does a lot of damage. The Hen good in pro? Yes. I'll see if I can do a Singe game for you. We'll see. Best players? Probably currently Kana. I think some people would say Nako can contest Kana. And then you've got BB. Am I missing someone in the LEC that is not one of those 3 players in top lane that stands out? Oscar Innen? He's doing all right. No, last games he played, he did all right at least. Did pretty good, I think. We had a Poppy game tonight. No promises, brother. Oboro, also good. Didn't I mention Knock Knocko? Nidalee is not seeing pro play because Nidalee players don't think she's good enough in the meta to be played. Poppy's still in a good spot, yeah. You just have to build her more tanky, I think. I could be wrong. Let me check the win rates. Is it still a Sun or Sky champ? I mean, what I can tell you is after next patch, she won't be. I have to imagine Sunfire will edge out Sun or Sky after the second round of nerfs. They're going to reduce the AD by 5 and the HP by 50, which means that they just basically like are mega nerfing it, you know? It'll still be a usable item on her, but I do think Sunfire Cape will edge out the Sun or Sky for Poppy. But as of right now, Sun or Sky Poppy still does decent. As a matter of fact, actually, as a first item, Sunfire seems to be doing the best on her already, so I think you'll just continue to build Sunfire Cape, and you're happy with that. Maybe Wonder too. I'm not sure. I haven't been watching his performance closely in this split. Cosmic Haste is indeed valuable on some characters, yes. I do think if you are a champion that likes building Eclipse, for example, it is underestimated in how nice it can be. I think on items that give you a second round of ability haste, it can be good. Like I think on Trinity Force, for example, it may be able to change the way you use your Sheen procs. I'd say for the most part, it's not a huge deal, but I think Eclipse is an item that would stand out to me as like Cosmic Haste can help. You wouldn't take Cosmic Insight for that, but the item haste on the buff there does, like, you know, it does do something. You think 2018 the Shy was the highest peak leagues ever seen? No. I think that goes to like Faker in season 3. I think he was simply so far ahead of everyone else that it's hard to really describe, you know? What you need to understand is that Faker back in like season 3, season 4, like he was better than everyone at everything. It wasn't like the Shy where he's like a demon in lane and he team fights well. Like the guy he reinvented warding, where to put your wards, how to ward timers, roam timers. Like he fucking that guy was a demon, bro. Like Faker is Faker for a reason. Kobe 2024, same thing, you know. Like, yeah, maybe in laning phase the guy was absolutely like a mega demon, you know, and he was really good. I'm not going to take that away from him, nor from the Shy. Don't get me wrong. We are, you know, comparing some of the greatest games of League of Legends ever played by professional players, right? But one cannot deny that, like, for me, like a gap and like the difference being that large, a large part of it is in fact acknowledging um in how many aspects of the game you were further ahead, you know? Only 9 challengers queuing? I have no idea, but waiting for my game. Happy, happy, happy. Already tomorrow. It is 11:31 p.m. What do you think about Timo? I don't have any strong opinions about. Am I delusional to consider Nuguri the best top laner in league history? I don't think you're delusional for putting him up there, but I think you are delusional. You know what I mean? Like, he's up there, but he's definitely not the undisputed best. No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess you are a bit delusional. It's Zeus, and it's not really close. Like, you know, you can't compare Zeus and Nuguri, unfortunately. It's not possible. You would want to. I get that, because Nuguri's great, and he's very good. You know? Really like his style, but you can't beat 3 world championships, you know? You just can't in the top lane as of right now. Bin's the only guy in the discussion next to Zeus. What runes would you take on a best versus Yorick? I think you have to play Conqueror with Legend Haste and just farm and scale. That's it. Zhao Hu based. Malphite is also very good against Vayne, yeah. Emo is also very good against Vayne. That's correct, yes. Either Q is bugged or something's broken. I don't know. If it is, then unlucky, you know. What can I do? Bwipo is my undisputed #1. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Right through the Counter-Strike. Wide duck ass. There was a patch earlier. I patched. I made sure I patched. I am up to date and fully patched. I promise. I was a good boy. Best of luck with your games. Best of luck with your day or night or whichever. Thank you for the kind wishes. It is just me, myself, and I here in Brazil. Myself and I. Esse jogo acabou. I mean, it's just Challenger, bro. It's high Challenger. It's normal. Want to learn how to play with Jace? Can you say any tips? Hit your skill shots. Yeah, I don't know. There's too many, brother. I'm sorry. There is no cookie cutter advice on how to play Jace. The only thing I can say that will help you understand him, but again, it won't help you play him because playing him takes practice, okay? You need to know which matchups you make progress in hammer stance and which in cannon. Okay? Some matchups you actually beat them by going in with hammer Q, auto E, and then that's it. You just boom, slam, poke, and run. Some matchups you shock blast, accelerated shock blast, and poke. Depending on the matchup, this can also change during the game, during the levels, but it is something that a lot of people misunderstand. I'll give you an example of why I say that understanding this doesn't help you play Jace. Like, for example, I like Hui. I think he's a really cool character. But until you've put in enough games where your brain registers all of his combinations, yes, you're just going to suck ass. It's just the way it is. It's a really hard character. I cannot recreate that clip, no. It's very hard to do. And I don't know how to do it. You gotta just practice. There's no cookie cutter way of like getting good at Jace. His spells and the way he transforms and everything, they're just muscle memory that you gotta, practice and get good at. Is Gangplank the hardest character in the game? He's up there. Does Olaf get countered by Kled? I think if the Kled plays well aggressively early on, he can counter Olaf, yes. But I do think Olaf can resist, especially with jungle assistance. But I would say if you play aggressively and play well, it is winnable. Obrigado para os R$2. Fala português. Do my best. I feel more comfortable in English, I know a lot of Brazilian fans are disappointed by that, but at the end of the day, when I stream, I want to be comfortable, Astral Games, there are only Brazilian casters as far as I know, and they are on CBLOL, so I don't have anything else to add to that. Do you speak French? I don't speak French. The pros went to sleep. Yeah, some of them definitely did go to sleep, yeah. Irelia Ezreal most actions per second in the game. It is one of those things, yeah. It is one of the things you consider. I speak English and I speak Dutch. And I try to speak some Portuguese, but I suck at it. I'm not very good. In a losing matchup, is it normal to fall 20 CS behind? In some circumstances, yes, it is. In others, no, it isn't. I'll ban Camille because headache champion. Double LP Pog. I mean, I sure hope so. Is Jace mid OTPable? Yeah, it is. Bwipo Ezreal? I don't know if I want to play Ezreal, but maybe. I like it when my support gives me a little bit of context, you know? Give me a little bit of something. Like, what shall I do? Like a Jhin? Like an Ezreal? Like a Victor? I'm good without the beard? Thank you kindly. I appreciate you stopping by and letting me know. Asked him? I refuse. Do a Varus game. Oh, Nafiri though. I don't know if I'll play Varus against Nafiri. Oh, a little bit of context here of what my teammates want to pick always helps. Like, we have an AD mid. I think I will just have to do a little boring little Victor game. And boring for my viewers, perhaps. Enjoyable for me. I love this champion. I think he's awesome. Victor W. I love Victor. Twitch? Hell no. I'm not a Twitch user. Off-roll Ezreal play? I'm not the best. Not the worst either. Kog'Maw? Honestly, Kog'Maw is kind of goated. I like Kog'Maw too. Great champion. Very cool. Yeah, when they gave him Machine Herald, I'm happy. Why don't I have my chromas anymore? I used to have these chromas. I got nerfed. I got nerfed. It's fine. Even without a chroma, this is a sick skin. Thank the Lord, no dodge. I was about to say, like, there's just no way. There's just no way. Triple melee against triple melee, we'll see. I think defaulting to these kind of runes as Victor is not bad. Like, full scaling, it's not bad. Yeah, a good Kog'Maw is devastating, bro. That champ is scary as fuck. Scary as fuck. Against Cassio, I prefer a little bit more juice in the laning phase here. Definitely prefer a bit more juice in the laning phase here. With celerity plus movement speed plus Scorch. But then again. Honestly, fuck it. I'm just gonna go turbo scale, bro. Who cares? I'm playing against Alistar. The thing is if I wasn't playing against Alistar, I would take more early game runes. But because I'm playing against Alistar, I don't see the purpose. Alistar heals his laning mate quite a bit, and I'm the only one poking in this lane. Myrel isn't poking with me. So if I take laning phase runes, I have to be able to offset the Alistar healing with those laning phase runes to a point where I can actually gain a meaningful advantage, which I don't think I can. I like how that whole conversation went out the window because I'm laying against fucking set bot lane. Still, you see what I'm saying? Like, if I had a poke support, I could justify playing laning phase runes. But because I didn't have a poke support, I decided, you know what, because I have Relent Alistar, there's just no point in playing mass laning phase runes with Scorch and everything and trying to smash the lane. There just isn't. I don't see it. When you play against this kind of kill lane, because that's really what it is, you actually want to pull the wave. You never want to push. Just play for their HP. If they try to push, that you are happy. You are playing for their health bar and you're just poking them down, especially with Q. You don't want to take laser and then laser the whole wave. That is considered to be a mistake. Is doomed? What's doomed? Matchup's good for me. I'm chilling. I'm just farming and chilling. Life's good. Yeah, I mean... Alright. I'll take both summoner spells from Alistar. That is fine by me. You do you, buddy. I'm just gonna be farming these creeps. I need my support to go into the bush and stop Alistar from doing all that. You see, Alistar heals his lane mate quite a bit. I'm hitting him, don't worry. I killed the minion. That actually made a difference. I'm not sure if I would have killed him anyway, but it made a difference for sure. That's my bad. Alright, Flash, am I just fucked? I think I am. I let Alistar walk up to me trying to trade kills. I don't know why my rel's doing all that. I mean, I don't know. I don't like how he played it, but it is what it is. I think if I queued, maybe I could have traded. I mean, I didn't need to die, right? I don't like what he did, though. I don't know why we're trading like that. I could just freeze on them forever. They can't lane the way they played. But my guy is just not very smart. So what can you do? Go cancel base, bro. What are you doing? You're gonna last hit the cannon instead of... Oh, there's no point looking for their base, bro. Their base is gone. You could have canceled their bases, at least. Made them, you know, base really far away. Something. Yeah, I mean... Obviously, if I had laning phase runes, that would have been better, but... I still think my strategy is superior, which is just pull the wave and just take your free win. I need you in bot wave. You can't roam right now. If you roam right now, I can't lane. I guess I can't lane. That sucks. But yeah, I don't like how he played. Makes no sense to me. All-inning level 1 against Seth. When he was already completely cooked in conditions. Can't W like that, you will die. Oh gosh, just a noob. There's nothing to be done. He has no idea what set character does. Has no strategy against melee champ. Maybe I should have just based. What can you do? He needed to queue the... He needed to just tank the combo and then... Just accept that Alistar will combo, you know? It's all good. We're farming and scaling. If we can shut him down, we can come back. Not the end of the world. Also, the nice part about playing these kind of runes is that you always have a future. Don't like using my laser because it costs more mana than Q, but if I Q him, I'm worried he'll Q and then E me. I mean, he shouldn't be able to be fair, but I want to still proc mana flow, you know? Ah, shoot ball. Have to just give up some resources here. Not much to do. 1v2. W, so I think I can survive here. Alistar has no combo now. I mean, actually can't. I mean, I don't know. My Relin thing, I should have just AFK'd longer, I guess. Maybe. Need the guy. Need someone to go and kill this guy. My DP might be able to get the kill if we can stall. If we stalled long enough. Bummer. If I don't get an assist, I'm so sad. Thank the Lord. I'm actually just gonna buy cooldown shoes here because I need tier 2 shoes to come back. I mean, like I said, my support completely griefed my game. Level 1 all-inning the way he did. What can you do? Sometimes your support just griefs you, and I mean, like basically, if I just accepted that he griefed me and didn't try to trade kills and like do anything, it would have been fine. But I tried to kill the set, so I fucked my own game, which is my fault, right? That's completely my fault. If I just let him die like an idiot and just accept that he played bad, that's fine, you know. And then there's the same thing. I just need to be more patient. It is what it is. It sucks, but my team's in things, so My sport inted me, so it is what it is. I'd have used poorly placed there, to be honest. I could have placed it better, definitely. Gotten the stun. Queued the set. Then you W'd air. Oh, my guy sucks at roll. What the fuck? Unfortunate. Anyway, ended up being quite good for us. We got the heal and we survived, so not too bad. Can't walk past here. Go around. No choice. Let's flash, so I have to be a bit careful here. Waste his Q again. I don't think I killed actually. I need one more auto. Yeah, I mean, would be great, brother. All you. 6, so gotta be a bit careful here. Unluckily, my Nocturne ulted the 1 HP cow instead of ulting just the set and going for him straight. A bit unlucky, but it is what it is. Not much to do. I'm gonna go buy one of these because I need kills anyway to come back. My game's fucked. Got mega griefed by my rel this game. But if I didn't die level 2, it would have been fine, you know, so it's also kind of my bad, right? At the end of the day. Anyway, we freeze bot here, so it's not too bad. If I just let him die and just received the big wave and took all the solo XP, life actually would have been fine. Oh, you don't check further? Would have liked him to, but it's fine. Yeah, I wanted him to chase all the way to their nexus, you know? Literally make him base, like, way back there. Fine. I have Q upgrade soon, which will help a lot in this kind of matchup. I think if you're playing this kind of matchup, you definitely want to do Q upgrade first. Even if I clear the wave, Alistar can just turn his ult on and dive me anyway, so it's kind of hard in that sense. Oops, missed the CS. The fucking stride breaker already, Jesus. Fed. No set spells, so they didn't have an angle to dive me there. Set had skills, they could have, but Alistar blew his load before set skills were up. If I could survive easily is nice. One of many kills I'm going to need to come back into the game. Please don't waste your Q like that, bro. You need to break his shield with it. Ah. That was a kill if he just held his Q and kept auto-attacking there. Have mana. Stop fighting. That was a kill there. If he just keeps auto-attacking dismounted and then just Qs off his shield, he dies. Teleporting back here. Please, Nocturne, push the crab down, you fucking pig. Guess we'll just kill the Alistar as a consolation prize. Sucks that we didn't get to kill the real prize, but something is better than nothing. Taking that kill because it gives me 2 stacks of my Dark Seal, of course. Fishing for his recall here. If he was greedy, I can stop it. Wasn't. Anyway, not too bad. Not too bad. Getting slowly back in. Getting kills off this Alistar. And getting to freeze occasionally, which is always helpful. Finally a beardless Bwipo. Better looking. Thanks, I appreciate it. It'd be real nice if we could kill this guy since he doesn't have flash, but I think my teammates are really prioritizing killing him, so... Go on the ult mid, that's totally fine.
Enemy has been slain.
I'll continue to freeze and be annoying here. I'd W, to be honest. Damn. If I had W, I could have at least traded. I could have like dropped my W in his thingy. I mean, that's my bad anyway. I didn't see the angle of him just ghosting me down. If I knew, then I would have hugged my wall, like hugged the wall here, you know, and been fine. I actually didn't see the angle of him ulting me out of tower range. I didn't think about it. That's my fault. Bit of a bummer. I've quest done, so swapping lanes here is a bit iffy for me, but I could do it. It doesn't bother me. Losing lane anyway, so I might as well. I have a better matchup in the Casio anyway, but the worry is that Yone will start losing to Set. But if my teammates can go play on Yone's side and just help Yone, I would prefer that heavily. Being left alone bot is a lot worse than being left alone mid. Not a good fight for us. Casio's way more single target damage than on my ult right now. Yone is coming though, so this looks promising. That's his ult now. Never used it, so. Oh, works for us. Big win. Really big for me. Went Tabi. That's good for me as well. Quest done. I have my torch as well. I really want to dive bot, kinda. I want to dive this as 3. Like, I feel like it's so free. Guess not. We're all leaving, so I guess I'll leave. Ah, we're leaving. It's fine. Don't. Nocturne doesn't go. I don't think we should. Up to you, but you have so much money on Yone that I'd rather just take the base. Feels bad to give you Alistar a free top play here that we could have matched. We could have, you know, countered by diving bot. Because killing their 7-kill set would be nice, but definitely not a play we want to do haphazardly. I don't think we should do it when Yone has item on base and a lot of gold, and I have item on base, and Nocturne doesn't include in case someone shows up there, you know? That's kind of funny. Alistar just griefed him. That's kind of funny, I won't lie. Nice job. Great play by Rel there. Bwipo Victor is a treat. I didn't do anything. I'm actually inting this game, but my champ is just OP. My conditions are a bit too bad to stay here. Excellent dive bot. That seals the game. Definitely contemplating teleporting bot if Yafiri shows up here at ults. I want to be able to trade kills. Casio is also going. We backed off, so I'm teleporting mid immediately to maintain the pressure of the game. Could have waited a millisecond there. But here, the set's still dead for 10 seconds, as you can see. Me walk up and already pressuring mid means that they have to drop a mid tower for this, which is also 300 bonus gold for me. I have my W and my ultimate for Nefiri, so I need to be mindful of that. But getting this tower mid is really meaningful. 300 gold for me is really nice. Absolutely leash these for a Nocturne real quick. Excellent. Free burger. Could be an Alistar here, so I'm kind of paying attention to what Seth is doing as I'm face checking this bush. Alistar is probably top a bit the way the team has been moving. AFF? Really? Bro, like... I didn't even get to play. I didn't even get to play the fucking game. I want to play. Let me play. I have 2 games. I've been live for an hour and 22 minutes, and I have a 15-minute FF and a 15-minute FF. I have had less time in game than time in queue. Let me play. Please play a game in queue. I don't know. Oh, thank you. That's what we're talking about. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go. Lucky Star, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Olaf?
More of a dog person, huh?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe. You guys are up 4K gold? I mean, doesn't matter though. Like, I'm not saying that the game was playable for the enemy team in the sense that they could win it, but like, just like that? Just like Insta FF? Loving the YouTube vids on the VODs channel. Keep it coming. Keep them coming. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My editor is happy to hear that. He went to bed, but very nice of you to say. I'll let him know. Matter of fact, I'll screenshot your message right now and send it to him. I'm sure it'll make him happy. Hi, hello. Fancy playing a game of Gwen? Only as a counter pick. I'm really not a believer of Gwen blind in the current situation. Concede Simulator? Is the Olaf versus Homo Life was pure beauty? You mean the part where I ran it down and then didn't care? Go say hi para my mother. Hello, that guy's mom. Hope you're well. I'm sure they pick Mundo here. I feel it. I mean, maybe after I pick, they'll pick Mundo, yeah. Olaf is meta this season because he's just a good character. He's been a good character. People just finally figured out that he's been a good character for a while now. Oh, he's meta. I went through like every meta top laner. He's like, what should I play? Oh, Yorick game? Yeah. Do some practice on Yorick. I'm a big enjoyer of the footwork buffs on Yorick now. I'm not sure if it's better, but I really feel like it is. Like, I genuinely feel like footwork Yorick is really strong. Because, I feel like the extra ability haste you get is super nice. Like, this ability haste is so nice. My Q cooldown's so low later in the game. I really like it. I've been testing also with, Cyclosword second. The thing about Olaf is just that he scales like a beast, right? So, because of Doran's Helm, there's a lot of matchups that he kind of stonewalls with Doran's Helm, and he turns out to be just a very stable, solid top laner. I got counterpicked. Grasp, kind of better in this matchup, I won't lie. But I don't care. I'm going to try footwork anyway. Grasp is just better in this matchup. To be honest. Technology. Just a Dutch person. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. A Helm of Doran shall be my option here.
I think not.
Jace King? Bro, this guy is a legend. I have never in my life
To Summoner's Rift.
seen a guy that rage quit from his team. Ever. Like, that's just like, that's just correct. That's,
Minions have spawned.
like, bro, I at the same time, like, the biggest fuck you ever to that guy, because what the fuck? Why would you do that? But at the same time, like, holy fuck, respect, you know? He stood on business. Just a Dutch person. Thank you for the 10 gifted sub. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That guy stood on business. Didn't give a fuck. Said, you know what? Fuck you. You ain't got a fucking clue what you're talking about. Plus, you suck.
But for the waters, the mist would take me.
I'm gonna lose those graves anyway, by nature of how Yorick works. Once you walk out of range of the graves, they disappear. So I might as well summon them there and keep the wave a bit in a better spot. I have to punish him there and use my potion. Fighting for a win in the matchup here, but I don't think this is a matchup where I can do that, to be honest. So I think I made a mistake. Excellent little input buffer on Q there. Makes his flash not kill me, which is big. Yeah, I don't think this is a matchup where you play for a win, fortunately. Have the base here, no choice. I'm going to die if I don't. Lose 2 melees, but honestly, it is what it is. Yeah, I think this matchup you just farm. I tried to play for a win with Q early game, but I don't think you can really against Renekton. Wrong. Oh well. But with D-Helm, maybe I could contest him, but I just can't. I cannot help you there. I'm sorry, brother. That's all you. I will lose far too much in an already bad situation if I am to help you right now proactively. I have to simply bounce my wave here, and then now I can try to move. Now it looks good, because now the wave is in a decent spot for me too. But obviously I would like to go back to lane, focus on that, but if I don't move, then I can also get ganked and struggle. So that's why moving there is somewhat acceptable. Because I had a timer. You see how now I lost no minions. There's very few minions there for that move.
The ruins of these islands rise and smite you to life.
I wanted him to go right now with the mist, because I can fish with my cage and help him, but what it is.
An ally has been slain.
Need to focus Renekton on this, isn't gonna work. W, there's nothing here. Hold it, I guess.
Soon, this depravity will end.
They might dive me here. It's the downside. Stuck here. They dive me. I need him to stay to catch this wave, because Neferi stayed. It is what it is, you know? I mean, they're insane if they dive me with Viego here. Not in a smart way, you know? Like, they're just being stupid. I know it sucks for Viego's tempo, but keep in mind the enemy jungler is doing the exact same thing he is. So it's not bad for him. Going to recall here and relieve my... We'll stay one more because he got his base cancelled and Grump is up anyway, so might as well. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think they can kill me. I think I've regened enough that they can't actually finish the job. It's gonna be fine, bro. Don't worry. You got it. Have the better smite. You're on the Grom. He's gonna hit 6 on this wave is the problem. If I'm not mistaken.
I
Baited him. Wasted W, so now he has no dive angle. I shared a lot of experience while he didn't, so my Viego came out on top out of the exchange, of course, because my Viego got a lot of XP, but I kind of got shafted there. That's okay. I was losing lane, so I'm okay with getting the short end of the stick. I'm actually going to summon the Maiden. Fuck it. She'll help me push. Obviously, he's going to freeze, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon the Maiden, and then I can recall while the Maiden pushes. And yes, I'm going to drop a wave here, which is a bummer, but that's because I played lane poorly in the early game and put myself in a bad spot. Now that I have Bramble Vest and he has no ultimate and I've got my Maiden, I'm going to be alright. Yes, I drop a wave here, but as long as I don't die immediately to a gank, I'm okay. Heartsteel matchup? You could. I think, honestly, in this kind of game, Heartsteel is good. I definitely do think you can do it. You can go Heartsteel and just be like a tanky Yorick. But
To me, it is
I'm unsure if it's that good. +2 melee, so I'd recall. Not the best, but not the worst either.
I must dig.
Fury's here. Somewhat to be expected. Can kite the Renekton here, though. So my Q input buffer and then Q input buffer. There's too much damage from the Fury. Can't ignore her. This is the problem. My wave is bad. I think I needed to just... After I touch the wave, I need to just leave with my Maiden. Just call it a day. AFK until I have my flash. Even with flash, it's rough, but I was hoping I could 1v2 at least. Maybe I could have just walked away with my cage. Just walked straight down and kept kiting the Naafiri like hit this way, you know? That could have been it. Bit unlucky, though. He was already topside. I didn't keep track of Naafiri's tempo.
What I do is just every horrid piece of it.
This matchup kind of ass for me. But I think if I played better early, I wouldn't have had to die once. Like, if I didn't contest them as much as I did level 1 and just farmed with E, that would have been smarter. I also think the way I contested him, it can work if you play cookies, to be honest. I didn't realize that honestly, cookies does make a difference there. I have to let my team play here and just mark the Renekton to the best of my ability. His Q's on cooldown, so I want to use my tools on him and fight him a bit. My team is fighting 3v3 and I have the priority. It's the best I can offer to my team. Unfortunately, we got owned. Sucks. I was going to move first, so fought for Prow and then move. Kind of the best I can do.
These
He has no Q, so now he's going to take some ghoul damage in the cage. Use it to trade. Get a decent trade. Not bad.
tears of life preserve me.
Wait on his Q. E him when he Qs. He ults to trade aggressively. Not much to do about that.
From the ground they come, and to it they return. Join me.
Take my base teleport here. Then the enemy team is bottom side, so... I mean, I don't need to base TP even. He can't stop me from basing here. He uses his ult aggressively, so now, basically, in a competitive game, I would call that I really want to do the grubs, because Renekton burned his ultimate to get better condition, like, to trade me, basically. He didn't get anything out of it, so it was actually a wasted ultimate for him, because he didn't get to dive me. So now I have much better conditions on the base teleport to fight, because I'm way stronger than him now in this fight. We're not in a comp game, so that doesn't really matter. But now he has no ultimate and I have my Maiden out, so I'm way stronger than him, plus I have Prowl, so I really want to look for something here, you know? I'm just gonna go Sheen, because you can't really trade with Renekton outside of short trades anyway, and Sheen does help with that, so... Start moving away, because if he starts going all in here on my Maiden, then I want her not to die, so I'm gonna move her away from him. Grubs would be ideal for me if we could do them. Very good conditions to do them. Pinged, so I'm going to just start them. My champion does start them well, to be fair. Can't lose much HP doing them. I have Legend Haste as well, so getting all 3 here would be nice for my stacks. Yes, I drop like 2 or 3 melee creeps, but who cares? Getting 3 grubs for myself and the jungler is pretty big. My teammates useful or not? Let's find out. Where's my colleague? Base. I see. Not a single ping. Not one ping. Like, I don't get this. If you're gonna base, and you don't ping a single time that you don't want to fight, like, aren't you like the biggest piece of shit ever? Like, I hate this so much. Like, I'm busy doing my grubs, right? The Renekton has no ult, so he's way weaker than me in this fight, by the way. I'm much stronger than Renekton in this fight when he has no ult. And he pings nothing. Like, right now, ping, ping, ping. There's a level 6 Renekton in the bush. Careful. Bad fight, you know? I was too triggered to even ping because, like, what the fuck? My Akali pinged nothing. When his tempo is dog shit and he didn't want to fight, he pinged 0. Like, really? I don't know, I can grief. Wasting his flash there is pretty bad for him. Like, come on, like, at least you have the courtesy of pinging and saying that you don't want to fight. Like, it really ain't that fucking deep, is it? Nice. Renekton has TP still, so kind of difficult to thingy. But, like, you know, just ping and say, I don't want to fight, I'm weak, you know? That's all I need.
Death is not always a release.
Just DP, I'm pretty sure he held it for the grub. Like, he held it for that situation. You're gonna pull the wave. The one thing that's nice about dying and losing your maiden is that now you have a bit more wave control, so you can actually pull the wave and freeze a bit. Gives you some breathing room. He has cleaver, so need assistance to kill him. Fortunately, looks unlikely that I'm gonna get that. I actually had TP already thingied, so couldn't have traded it at all. Ended up just chunking myself. But really unfortunate that I died there. I would have never thought if my Akali actually pinged missing, you know, I'd pinged that she didn't want to fight. Any communication at all would have gone a long way there. Good trade for me. Oh, good. I'm fucked no matter what, so suffering in peace right now.
Kill and use its form.
I think I'm gonna have to E into me. Couldn't have auto-attacked that, now it's harder to Q. You're half HP, bro. He one-shots you. Nothing to be done. All the day, bro. Never ganking this and not dying. His ult, so it is what it is, you know? I got counterpicked. They flex Jace to mid. I need to be patient. That's all. I needed a little bit of help from my team in order to get a better condition, and I couldn't, so it kind of blows, but it is what... We don't want to bait here. This is a good timing to bait. I don't have flash though, so it's not an easy bait. But trying, because they can go on me here. That could be good. This guy has no flash. If we can get him, it would be huge. What? Why is this guy fighting like that? Oh, I see. The whole enemy team was following them. Maybe they're not very into here, but... Oh, my Q off. But they'll die anyway. I have very little gameplay, but if I hit E first, then maybe I can survive till my Q. Ah, what a bummer, what a bummer. The whole enemy team was here and we had no wards. We had no wards behind us to spot them, you know, that they were coming. That explains why the Renekton was baiting. Honestly, I really don't like it. I really don't like not buying Triforce in a game like this. When I'm poor, I really need the item fast, you know? Like, Gauntlet is probably better this game, honestly. I think Gauntlet is better. I'll just do Gauntlet. I'll do Gauntlet into Cleaver, probably. Or Gauntlet into... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Gauntlet into Cleaver is decent, but it's kind of as well. Fine. Go went bottom side there and killed this Jace for pushing that deep. That would have been huge. I don't have a... Unfortunately, I cannot teleport here. It will completely break my game if I TP here.
You are to die. One more.
I have to trust that my teammates will figure it out. Four ghouls. Then we summon, and just push. If I TP there, yeah, maybe the fight is more winning, whatever, right? But it doesn't matter. I just need to be getting some gold right now and getting my item and getting back in the game, because if I TP and die, it's GG. My game is completely over. I'm just not a human champion anymore. If I use my tempo to die there, my game is completely over. Whereas now, at least, you see how I have some future, because I have some grubs as well, so at least I get 3 plates here. I obviously got the 2 waves worth of farm as well. Like, I have a future, basically, you know? I can base and buy this, it's fine. Ah, you're dead. Nothing to be done. Not gonna save you. Same thing here, I just have to base and get tempo, there's nothing else to it. If my Lucian lives, my Lucian lives. If he dies, he dies. Just needs to keep running. Nothing to be done about that. He lived, so it's actually fantastic, honestly. The outcome is enormous. We got a bounty mid, I got 3 plates top, we killed the Jace for shutdown, like we're so back. Very good, very good. Very, very good, very good. Sucks meant to be mid though. I don't want to be mid really. Get up mid. I have a ward behind me, bottom side. Once I have my ghouls out here, I'm gonna start hovering towards my teammates and help them. Okay, they based, so leave. The downside of rushing this item is that you really suck at farming. Your ghouls suck at farming. Same thing kind of with Gauntlet. Your ghouls tend to not last hit minions as often as you'd like. I don't want to die here and get all in by Renekton, that would be a bit silly. But if I can spawn some ghouls here, that would be really meaningful. Like if I spawn ghouls in this wave without dying, that's super meaningful, because now I don't have to go to that wave, I can go around and group with my team. Meanwhile, this will push unless Renekton goes. Ghouls didn't actually join the wave, that's my bad. Could have confirmed that they actually pushed. Because you see only 1 ghoul, that doesn't give me shit, it's not farming that wave at all. If he last hits the cannon, he's the GOAT, but I don't think he will. Anyway, you see how Renekton has to respond? Imagine if that was 4 ghouls, the wave would already be gone, you know? I'd have farmed this wave by now. Anyway, I have to go top. So scary to cross through here, though. Keen to check, it didn't hit anyone or my ghouls would have jumped.
I remember when I put
I just can play here, it's fine. I have TP. Renekton has TP too. Careful. Is someone here, or is this guy just being, just flexing his strength on me 1v1? I can't take the risk, unfortunately. We're diving bot, and he's, like, I can W his TP, so he's kind of hinting.
what hell is worse.
Good, I think. Lucian didn't come top, though, so I gotta acknowledge that at least. My W blocks the Herald, so kind of hinted here. Definitely pissing on their conditions to the maximum I can. He didn't reset his E, I'm pretty sure. Fortunately, my guy just played disrespectfully. Where's Milio? How is Milio bot while this is all happening? My team is just full of noobs, no? Like, what is that? My Kali's in base with TP, doesn't TP. My Milio is bot fighting Karma. Like, I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. I have no choice but to base TP here. I mean, I don't have to TP, but I will because I need money. I've not been farming, like, I've been on weak side this whole time. My team came top side to do whatever the fuck that was. Like, somehow my Milio and Lucian are not together. My Diego is alone. You know, like, I'm winning 1v2 and I stopped the Herald crash, you know? Like, if you guys can just do something useful bottom side, that's completely allowed. You don't need to come and help me, you know? But if you want to come and help me, then at least make sure it's a good play. Kinda, you know? Thoughts? Somehow Viego is like really underfarmed. I feel like he got more out of the thingy than the other guy did. Thank you. One shot? One shot. This guy's big. I didn't get to Q anything. I hesitated. My colleague just jumped straight into Karma. Just a FF. My Milio is again on a different screen. Like, where are you? How are you not next to... Like, he has one job this game, which is just buff Lucian, right? And he's just never next to Lucian. Every time we've made a play, my Diego's made a play, my Milio is just sightseeing somewhere. I don't know what he's doing. No idea what. But he's not next to my teammates. You know, it kind of sucks. I picked Yorick, thinking it was Jay's top, and then I got flexed on. I could have played my early lane better, but... It really sucked that my team got pushed out of River, even though I was the one that had first move on that level 4 fight, you know? That really sucked for me, because then my wave was bad, I couldn't crash it. I mean, then Afiri pushed out my guy, and I didn't get shit even though I had first move. Wave was bad, eventually he crashed it, it bounced, I didn't know what to do about it. I should have just, on that wave, when it bounced, I should have just suffered in peace. I got Renekton's ultimate. I needed to just not play for a win, I guess. I didn't have track of Naafiri, so she just came top and ganked me. But there, Renekton had no ult. I think I could have just AFK'd a bit longer and just accept. Like, it felt bad because he didn't have ult, but I can't 1v2 that early. I'm not strong enough. I think later, when you get a bit more bases in, you can start playing for a good angle when Renekton's ult is down, but in general, just a shit matchup. Best I could do was go down like 10 and avoid a death, I think. So it is what it is. I could have played better for sure. I played too much early game. If I had cookies, I think I could play that aggressively, but I took some scaling runes and played aggressive early, which was a mistake. It's all good. What's your opinion on Miles versus Nasus mid matchup? I don't have one. Like, I don't know. What even is this question? Like, who the fuck is playing that? I mean, obviously, if someone blind picks Malzahar, then yeah, it sounds pretty nice to be able to play the infinite stacking champion against the champion that spawns free stacks for you. That does sound pretty nice, yeah. Jahuni, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Congrats on another playoffs win. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. I missed the G2 budget Bwipo guy. Fair enough. He's pretty cool. He still streams, doesn't he? Smaller into Miles is legit unplayable. I mean, like smaller into Miles, can't you just like not summon your W? Yeah, I think you could definitely play Grasp, Cookies, Ignite, and play for a win in lane. I think, honestly, I see it. But if you don't win lane, then your rune setup is fucking ass. So, I don't know. The most underrated champion top lane? That's always relative to the people you're talking to. You're asking for my opinion, so I'll give you my opinion. It's probably Alawi. How should I climb as Ornn? Just check out Macro Ornn. I recommend watching his content. He's very good at Ornn. And maybe he'll give you some more inspiration. But unfortunately, I think the reality of Ornn is if you stomp lane, you probably have to build some ability haste so that you have more ultimates and you can be more aggressive in the mid game. That would be the first feeling I get. It's like change your build a bit. The last time I played Alawi, I felt like she did such little damage. I'm sorry, man. I've lived on this planet for 27 years, and about 13 of them I've played League of Legends, and I have never once in my life ever heard anyone say Alawi does little damage. That is a you problem, my friend. I mean, if you miss your skills, I guess you don't deal damage, but like, bro, this champion shits damage. Like, don't get me wrong. I think I could see, like, maybe your experience was against, like, ranged characters or whatever, or maybe you just fell really far behind in lane and you were getting one shot before you got your spells off. But if you can E someone and then you press ult, if you press your skills on that guy or on his clone, damage is coming, I promise. Large amounts in large quantities. No offense, you know, just like I swear to God, this champion, she always one shots me. Whenever you think, oh, I don't think Alawi can kill me here, like, it's always wrong. If you get hit by her E, you are fucked. She can be 0 and 900. I promise she will shaft you. If you dodge her E, she is very, very weak. Hello there. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Darius game? I like Darius, but I just don't have any matchups I would pick him in immediately, to be honest. I'm with you there on the Alawi thing, yeah. You think Riven is underrated? No, I think she's overrated. Alawi with C44 and Fire Cannon. I have no idea why you want to do that. That sounds terrible. I have not tried Aurelia because I'm not an Aurelia user, and the patch has not hit my server yet. What do you think about Ivern top? I think it's better than people give it credit for, and it's worse simultaneously. It's a lane bully. This champion doesn't scale well unless it's a specific game where there's not many champions that can deal with Daisy well. Obviously, you might be like, what is he saying? Ivern doesn't scale well. I don't think Daisy-oriented builds scale well. They struggle a lot in team fights because people simply focus down Daisy. That's my opinion. That I've tried to make it work, but I've really had trouble making that work because of that. I really have had trouble with her scaling because of that particular issue. Enchanter Ivern scales really well, though. Yay for Enchanter Ivern. Best top laners for the handless right now. Garen. Darius Nasus. Set, perhaps? Tryndamere? Kled? No Malphite? It is a good character. I agree. He's pretty good. Black screen? Oh, sorry, it's got tabbed out. Pity you guys will have to compete for a spot with one of the strongest teams in the region. I mean, the thing is alright. I'm gonna be real with you guys, okay? I don't know what the fuck Riot's gonna do. Because World starts on October 15th. And CBLOL Finals is on October 10th. Do you see the problem? When is the relegation tournament taking place? Because the reality of the matter is that obviously contracts run until November. And if they want to wait until after Worlds, they'll have to do it in November. Which means, yeah, I mean, kind of just sucks for me. Sucks for everyone, really, you know, because like we're going to be here, we're all ready, we're warm, you know, we played our tournament, and then we have to wait for Worlds to end and then come fly in and play the event. I mean, it's kind of a bummer, you know. That's kind of the issue I have, but it is what it is, you know. What can you do? It's probably gonna happen in November. You guys are rolling? That's what I'm saying. Like, we're warm, we're gonna play our finals, you know, like hopefully we're gonna win. I want to play like my relegation match like soon after, you know, but it looks like it'll probably happen in November. After I play finals, I probably will go back to Europe, I guess, because I don't see myself staying here for a whole month scrimming while Worlds is going on. I mean, I just, you know, I just don't. Basically, Los Grandes, which is a CBLOL team, is currently in the CBLOL. And they are being put in a position where, because they are one of the better teams in the CBLOL right now, their playoffs, and like basically what I'm saying is the CBLOL finals is on October 10th, and Worlds starts the 15th, which means if they qualify to Worlds, which they can because CBLOL has 2 spots, right? The qualifying tournament, the relegation tournament, will happen in November. Now, this relegation tournament is simple. They have a guest slot. This guest slot can be competed for. Simple as. Good old fashioned. It is not the bottom tier team in CBLOL that is replaceable. It is the guest slot team. That is how they do it. I know a lot of people have complaints about that. I'm not one to, you know, judge. You know, it's not my. I don't do the business side of things on Riot. You know, they know better. But that is how it works. The reason why a lot of people are bringing this up is because obviously they're one of the better performing teams this year. They are quite good. In this split, they lost one best of three, sorry, 2-0 to the second best team in the league, but they pretty much crushed everyone else. Obviously, since they lost, they're probably the second best team in the league, technically speaking, right? But until playoffs, you never know. My point is they're one of the better teams in the league, and the fact that you know, the worst performing teams in the current split are not having to play relegation compared to a team that is effectively playing a relegation tournament, right? Because that's effectively what it is. You see if you retain your spot or get replaced. Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, it sucks for Astral, which is my team, because we have to play against one of the best CBLOL teams when there are worse teams. And it sucks for Lost because they're, you know, they don't get a spot even though they're one of the better teams in the league. You know, they're, I would say, definitely top 3. Possibly play Worlds and then play relegations? Basically, yeah. It is a bit weird. But you know, what can you do about it? What can you do? What can you do? CBLOL next year by any chance? There is a chance. I don't want to promise anything. I do not know. Yeah, I think it's weird too, but what can you do, my friends? It is ultimately not up to me. It is up to Riot. I mean, they're going to make a decision that suits them best and suits the league best. They're a very competent company, all things considered, you know? As much as people love complaining about Riot, I'd say they're a pretty competent company. Well, they'll figure it out. It's just like I said, I'm moaning about it because, like I said, for me, it kind of sucks. You know, I'm here, I'm warm, I played my playoffs, I have a good understanding of the patch. We're going to play on an arbitrary patch in November, most likely. Game could have changed a lot or a little. We have no idea. It's after Worlds, so it might even be the post-Worlds patch, which, generally speaking, likes to shake things up. So, you know, just not the greatest feeling. But it's all good. Just moaning about it on my stream because, I don't know. Why not? Sometimes you like venting your frustrations. How's Bwipo doing these days lately? Doing all right, man. Honestly, I've been a bit tired and I've been resting more so than working. But I'm good. I'm just making sure that my performance for the games I play on stage are good. That's what I'm focusing on. Making sure I play my stage games well. At the end of the day, that's what matters. As much as streaming is fun, as much as streaming is good, focus is definitely on performing on stage right now. For rest, I have been resting. Love the cut. Thank you. When's the next match? I think it's the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. Wild CBL playoffs will take a month. I think most playoffs take a month, no? If I'm not mistaken. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. How many ranks is in a season is realistic improvement? I went from silver to diamond 1 in season. I played 1,500 games of League. Is that realistic? No. I don't think so. But it's possible. It just depends on how much you play. It is relative to the amount of games and hours you put into improving and playing. Your rank is a direct, your rank needs a certain amount of games to settle to where you are. That's too much League. I agree. That's what I did. Yeah, we usually scrim tier 1 now. I think with our performance in tier 2, I think most CBLOL teams are happy to scrim us, so we usually scrim tier 2. That's what happens now, yeah. That is certainly too much League of Legends for any functioning league, contributing member to society, I'd say. If you play 1,500 games of League and you're not like a streamer or a content creator for League, then you definitely play too much. Definitely play too much League. I certainly have more than 25,000 hours on this game. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. Did you get impressed by any particular CBLOL player and any solo queue players? Hard to say. Holy Q. Yep. I think there's good players in this like on the server and like good individual talents, you know? It's just hard to pinpoint like one guy that stands out like a lot. Yeah, I just think it's just really hard to impress me consistently, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I have insanely high standards. There's players that make me go like, this guy can definitely has potential, you know? Like there's a lot going on here. There's definitely stuff going on, but those players, they falter, you know, and that's normal. Like I'm the same, you know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to say is if I watched myself, I wouldn't really have been impressed with myself either, you know? Like it's hard to impress me because standard I set for like this is really impressive level of play is just insanely high. That's what I'm trying to say. Think Knight plays like Chovy? I've got no clue. Nemesis from Lost Redones? He's very good, yeah. Ooh, man, I'm tired, man. Can I get a Q pop? Be nice to get the last game in of the night. Be nice. Region is going to have consistent evolution. Fear is a great team. Lost doing well. Lost great team. Except for Red. I don't know. Maybe Red is going to step it up, bro. Playoffs is always an opportunity. Glad you're enjoying the stream, man, and congratulations with your newborn. How long do you often sleep for? I aim for 8.5 hours. You need all 5 players to be innovative? No, you don't. 2 or 3 is fine. As long as the players that don't innovate are very good at the meta, that is fine. No, as long as they're good copycats, you know, they see the meta, they adjust fast, they practice well. I appreciate how much information you give about the decisions you are making. Thank you for the education. Thank you, I appreciate it. Heimerdinger top? No, thank you. Oh. Oh, bro. There's some watermelon in my fridge downstairs. I'm gonna fucking one-shot it before I go to sleep. I'm excited about that. Massive W. Currently on a pro team named Estral Esports, but the goal is to get back to tier 1, yeah. Wonder if double Halo Blades bot lane can work this meta. I mean, you're about like 2 patches too late, bro. Like 2 patches ago, you would have been in peak. You would have been one-shotting everyone. They just nerfed it, bro. Boom. Ba. Ba 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 boom. Ba. Ba 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 boom. Ba. Yumi? Yeah,
More
fuck
of a
you.
dog person, huh?
With seeds or without? I have no idea. I will discover that the hard way. I'm not in the US. I'm not sure. But my experience in the US were that the hairdressers were fine. They were not particularly good or bad. I'm streaming on Twitch also. How you doing? Doing alright, man. Nice cut. You look good, King. Thank you. I appreciate that. What a nice guy, my AD carry. Just insta-traded me last pick. I am scared of Yumi. Fuck this Yumi champ. I hate... All my homies hate Yumi. Oh, I need a big boy fucking champion. Like, I've got a TF, Seraphine, double support. I got a Lulu. I need like a Varus or like an Urgot. The hen. No, someone that'll fucking pump the Mooge. Maybe a Jax. Ilawi? I don't think Ilawi's gonna cut it. It kited too hard by these champions. Same problem with Darius, you know? Like, I want something that's a bit more mobile. The Volley B? Yeah, Volley B could be it. Volley B is not bad. Gnar? Yeah, if you're a good Gnar player, it could be Gnar. Bruh. It's a Jace. Oh, that always limits your options, you know? I mean, the answer is Olaf. It is Olaf. It is Olaf. I want to try this Storm Raiders bullshit. I don't think it's that good, but I want to try it. Because it's funny. Like, I don't think this is the correct way to play Olaf. Okay? I do not believe that. But I want to try it. Because everyone else is doing it, and I want to feel the power. I don't think this is better than Conqueror with Ghost. In this matchup, for example. But I want to try it. So I will try it. I must give it a try. 'Cause, My champion's still strong later, don't get me wrong. Like, if they had champions that I needed Conqueror against to kill, then I would obviously change my mind a bit, but I don't. They don't, so I don't care. Like, people do this with Doran's Blade and just fight. Fuck it! YOLO! Just fucking send it. Incredible Storm Raiders hasn't been nerfed? What would you nerf about it? Right? Like, what would you nerf about it?
Minions have spawned.
Just the move speed, right? How much it gives? Oh, bro. This is so illegal. Like, if TF didn't go for the ward and he insta-moved, it was a kill. Like, one of them is dead. Guaranteed. Guaranteed death. Because, gold card into my queue, it's over. Lee Sin taps queue, it's over. You're dead.
Hey, dude, I'm kind of a big deal.
Just my queue, so we're chilling. Yeah, my Qs have been kind of newbie. I should wait for him to last hit minions, you know? Then I can throw Qs at him when he's stuck in his auto attack animation. Like right now, I can fish. But I think I'm not good at. I'm gonna let the wave bounce here and relax. Enemy Juani is pathing towards me. Or Shyvana, sorry, that's a Juani. A Juani, that's a Shyvana. I'm just gonna let the wave come to me and relax, which kind of sucks with this rune setup, but it is what it is. I fished for 2 axes early, didn't hit them, so we're relaxing. Fine. Got chunked, but it cost him XP and it cost me nothing, so as long as I don't get dove by Shiv, it's chill. If I get dove by Shiv, though, it's kind of ugly. I'm gonna pop my cookie a bit early here. I think it was a bit too early, though. Shyvana also isn't really the type of character that wants to tower dive here, so kind of sucks for her. Also, minions insta-focusing the cannon there kind of sucks for me, but is what it is. Collect this wave, and then we can look for an all-in. There's no gate right now, so could even queue him and just all-in him through the wave, but I want to wait a little bit here. Important reason that I want to wait is because when I hit 4 is when I'll have my maximum strength. Bad Q there, unfortunately. I wanted to throw it and then all-in him on this timing. Funny guy. He tried to flash with Ignite on his head. He was going towards his jungler, but because I have Nimbus Cloak Flash still, I'm obviously going to play on the limit there, you know? The only problem is this jungler coming to gank me. The jungler didn't give a fuck and just crossed. That's hilarious. Respect to that jungler. He's letting me push out here with no mercy. He just says, well, if you died solo, your problem, not mine. Lets me push out top here. Oh, mwah, delicious. Delicious. So tasty. Getting that kill, getting his flash, still having flash. I mean, it's just delicious. It's so tasty. What I'm saying is there, if I had Ghost instead of Ignite and I just pressed Ghost, I would have ran them down and killed him. I would have just ran him down and killed him too. Like, he had no gameplay there anyway. This notion that you need to play Storm Raiders Ignite is just silly, you know? Because if I just ghosted on him there, I probably would have caught him and killed him too. Excellent little 2v2 there. Beautifully done. Fun for a little free Q there. It's free in the sense that he can't fight me that aggressively. I mean, I guess he could have just sent it into the bush there, but would have been kind of crazy of him. It's a free Q in the sense that I'm not really looking to all in him until I hit 6 anyway. Gives me an angle here, though. I definitely will look for it. But it's hard to find the angle here. A big wave. I'm about to hit 6. The goal really is to be annoying here and freeze the wave a bit.
An ally has been slain.
Sucks to suck, buddy. Lost count of my experience. I will be tickling this plate here real quick. Joke. Really want to tickle this plate. I'm going to tickle this plate anyway. Sue me. It's really stupid what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. The reason why it's stupid is because my tempo gets absolutely railed by doing this. But it allows me to go the ultimate Olaf shoes. I mean, I could actually trap him with Janna. I could kill, unironically. Like, unironically, like if TF ports, he's dead. Boom! And you might be wondering, huh? Cooldown shoes? Basically, cooldown shoes give you 10 ability haste, which for Olaf is really important because your Q, right, refunds you to 2.3 seconds, right? So basically, what you want to do is... Actually, I thought it was just 7 flat, so I'm just trolling, basically. Okay, I didn't realize it worked this way. My bad. I can't explain. Basically, you used to do this because it made your Q cooldown short enough that you would just, like, run people down with this trap. And it made your Q cooldown really short, so you would just, like, chain Qs and kill them. You wouldn't even auto-attack them anymore, you just can't chain Qs, so... Low-key, just ignore me, I just griefed. I mean, it's still tier 2 shoes, which is still good for me, because with tier 2 shoes, I can just run the guy down pretty much anytime I want to, and he can't do anything, so it's fine. It really is fine. It's not as good as I had hoped, but it is still good.
I am Brosided, Lord of the Broshin.
Tower dive, tower dive, we must tower dive. I'll do it my fucking self then, fuck it. It's still tier 2 shoes, fuck it. See, like, normally, okay, I didn't realize Olaf's Q worked this way. My bad, chat, my bad, I griefed, sorry, okay? My bad. I griefed. It is what it is. Oh man, I really don't like Stridebreaker Rush that more anymore. Sell it? Nah, it's still good. Getting cooldown reduction on this champ is still good. Like, being able to reduce... Basically, the reason why is getting Summoner Spell haste, because as long as you have Summoner Spell advantage on a champ like Olaf, you just run your opponent down, right? That's why he likes going... like, if you could go Cosmic Insight and you could go Approach Velocity, you would. You can't. You have to pick one, so you take Approach Velocity because it's better. But if you could, you would take both. But you can't, so you gotta take one, right? Yeah, that's kind of how it works. I miss Caveman Bwipo. Keck. Also, ult cooldown reduction is always valuable, and in general, like, CDR is not a bad stat on him at all, even though it doesn't work on Q, which I actually didn't know, so I'm happy I did this. Hey, one man, leave me alone. Isn't it kind of funny that I'm basically out trading him, tanking his whole, like, set of spells? Kind of funny to me. He's gonna move to this fight because he's desperate, and I want him to because the fight is that good for us. So I want to kind of bait him to move and then collapse behind him because he can't one-shot any of my teammates because he's too weak. So now I'm gonna move afterwards, and then I'm gonna come and collect the free kills. Anticipate this guy to show up, actually. Got a nice little combo there in maximum damage. I have to hover towards my TF here because if they keep fighting, then I want to trade kills. What a great Seraphine ult there. Last hit that real quick. Oh, my E cancelled. Unlucky. Couldn't go for the juiciest of last hits. All good though. Gonna take a base here and get tempo, even though my wave's kind of iffy. I did crash it, I believe. It's just my team is too far ahead, so they have a lot of experience lead. He's gonna queue me through the wave. He doesn't. What a great guy. I like you a lot, Senna. You're very nice. W, Senna. I'm buying a cull because either they're going to FF or I'm going to farm 100 more CS anyway this game, and at that point I have just 100 bone. I just have a bit of bonus gold. Any advice on getting better mechanics other than just playing the game? Going into practice tool and establishing which mechanics are necessary to perform on certain characters is how you get better mechanics. Like, it's not just, it's about knowing how you want to react in what kind of situation. It isn't just, oh, have better mechanics. Can't just go. He is just dead. Ah, you gotta go first, buddy. Yeah, I'm going. Hit him with a gold card. 2. Pick up the Q, and E, and 2. And then Pei come walking away into Blast Cone and to kill this guy too. Thoughts? Ah, he ran away. Get the top wave. Nice haircut, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. A good haircut and beard is like makeup for, like is makeup for men, you know? Like, it's just the way it is. Like, having a good beard and makeup just, it does make a big, sorry, having a good haircut and or beard, if you're a beard user, right? Obviously, if you're not a beard user, it isn't relevant, but if you're a beard user, it makes such a big difference. Guy really needs to push next wave, so I'll cancel once, because he really wants to push next wave, and if he does, I'll slay him. But it appears he's actually disciplined and he didn't run it down on this next wave. Which just means I'm going to burn my teleport, because I don't want to give up this cannon wave worth of pressure, but I thought it would be a free kill into just take his whole tower, but he actually was disciplined, so as a result I'm just going to invest my teleport here and accept that I made a mistake on tempo, and I'll fix it by using teleport. Slow push this wave into a potential dive. Actually, I don't need slow push, because I have all the information I need to set up this play. I can tower dive him 1 versus 1 once my summoner spells are up. Not much you can do about it, really. I played that quite poorly. Ah, fuck. I played that poorly. If he had Ignite, he would have traded kills with me, which is kind of illegal given how fed I was. So in general, I didn't play that very well, to be honest. But I was waiting the whole time for my summoner spells. I just have trouble with mouse placement, and I'll just go double long and go to one of these. As long as I have hexblade this game, they can't kite me. If they can't kite me, I kill everyone. Don't need thingy. I would say username relevant. Well, we all threw pretty hard here, considering I think Janna also dies here, so bit of a throw here. Mine should live, that's good. Bit of a throw for sure, but it's alright. On my way. And opened up with getting solo killed. Bit of a bummer. He walked into the Shyvana with ult. Just queuing in case she's basing here. Maybe she changed her mind because someone pinged her late or whatever. You never know. Had a great game yesterday when we get the Bwipo Hall of Legends. I think that's not going to happen for a while, buddy. As much as I'd like it to, it's... Alright, well, see you later. I can 1v2 you once I have my ultimate, certainly, but am I 1v2 is the question, or is there a third? I don't need my ult to beat this guy up, so I'm just going to beat him up without my ult because Lee Sin is coming. Would have been nice to get those doubles, but I'll gladly share with the Lee because he needs more love than I do. I don't know why the Shyvana without ult is forcing that play, to be honest. Like, they're so useless. Why are they doing this? Can Shyvana carry this? Not after that death. Before that death, I mean, she just got 2 big shutdowns, you know? Like, I don't know why she played. Like, is that her goal? Like, she had more than this, no? Doesn't she have an item on base right now? I feel like she has item on base. If I see her walk off base right now, I feel like I'm going to see an item in her inventory. So I don't know why she played there. Could have just accepted that I was strong. Jace had Dirk on base as well. I'm not really sure what that was, but I mean, I'm not complaining. That was a big throw on their end. They dropped top tower and 2 kills for free. What's a good Olaf combo to practice? I mean, literally just Q. It's Q, get on top of the guy, and then you want to QE into auto attack, something like that, basically. It really isn't much. It isn't really a combo, you know. Homeless, so let's just run at him and be annoying. Okay, well, the waste of our resources a bit. I mean, gave vision to lead solo kill, so that's actually pretty big. And we got flash, so low-key it wasn't that bad. I flash, so I could kill her here if she gives me a ranged axe, but I don't think she will. We'll go up. Go run top. See you later. Enjoy. Don't die, team. I'm out of here. Boop, boop. He has to press teleport here, most likely. Yeah, that's Jace. If I catch him, he's dead, so... I will say that is the power of this rune setup, right? You snowball like crazy. Because, like... If I catch anyone, they just die. No counterplay. Like, my Storm Raider secures that kill, you know? Conqueror definitely scales better in terms of like late game team fighting, I think. Having Last Stand, for example, gives me more juice. But in a game like this, you know, 4 characters trying to kite me, I see the value. I see why people are. What is this? Like, I should have just queued. Ah, if I queued there, he's dead. Whee! I'm a pig. I'm a pig. I'm a pig. I'm a pig. Honestly, there, if I had Conqueror as well, I'd heal way more off my autos, you know? My Conqueror would be fully stacked. Kind of a pig. You know what I mean? Like, this guy had a full Dusk and Dawn almost when he died to me and Lee. So it's like kind of stupid, you know? Like, why fight? If he was just patient and went to base and he bought his items, he would have been way stronger. I should have just queued there. If I just throw my Q, I'll kill Locke there. He had no dodge options left. Olaf is mid-game champ? No, he's a mid and late-game champ. Olaf is an everything champ, bro. Olaf's strong early, strong mid-game, strong late-game. He's just a strong character. The only reason he doesn't scale late-game is in games... Like, the only time he doesn't scale late-game is in games where he has no money and he's just poor. When he's poor, he can't scale. Jeff beats him, I'm pretty sure, if Jeff has a card. Jace is really weak. But, yeah, like, Olaf only doesn't scale in games where he has no money. As long as Olaf can buy... Like, if I buy Hexblade into DD, into mod this game, I'm not dying ever. No. Also, enchanters help me scale, so having 2 enchanters helps a lot this game for me. Yeah, he's an everything champion. There are some characters in League that are strong in all points of the game. Yes, they have weaknesses, but they are not particularly weak in any point of the game. They are just OP characters, all things considered. Olaf is one of them. He's just an OP champ. This champ has no real weak point in the game. He only has, like, he has counterplay. That's not good. That's good. Get a base here, buy my item. Actually, I have a wave here, and I'm not going to make it for whatever is happening down here, so I'm just going to push this. There's a world where Syndra teleports bot and tries to get involved in whatever's going on down there. And in that world, I would take a whole tier 2. Making her respond to me here is the best thing I could do to set up the map for whatever was going on here. That's why I forced them to respond to me. Enemy team decided to lose to Janna, TF, and Thingy, so the game's just over now. They got triple killed bottom side. And she, as you can see, she did TP, so I immediately cancel my base and maintain the pressure here, because now I'm going to get a full tier 2 nearly. Give or take. Obviously, maybe I don't get the full tower, but I'll get close enough to the full tower here. No, it's really important. Like, I don't want to TP there because I don't have a good TP. Yes, I'm fed. Yes, I want a team fight, but the angle's shit. I don't have a good TP there. So while my team is winning, I'll just pressure the guy top, and as soon as he, you know, feels the pressure, decides to teleport down there, boom, full tier 2. And if I last hit every single one of these minions, I'm going to finish my call, and I'm going to be absolutely mega Thanos. Wait, I can't count. I didn't finish my call. I would like to, but I don't think I can, so I'll just base. Okay, well, camps are up here, so he wants them, and I do not want a 1v3 right now. I don't see the reason why I would. Why did you take Ignite? I actually prefer Ghost, but you play Ignite Storm Raiders to activate it with Nimbus, and it gives you a little bit of extra juice, and it's just strong. I don't like it as much as I like Ghost with Conqueror, but I see the power of the build. Who wins level 1, Olaf or Darius? Darius wins because he can kite Olaf with Ghost. Basically, once the bleeds start bleeding, Darius just kites you with auto W and then kills you. Because you can't handle the massive damage it does. The bleed just starts hurting a lot, and then when he auto Ws you, it just does 300 fucking damage. Yeah, I don't think you want to ult this, buddy. I didn't think so. Like, looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's like, yeah, probably not right. I'm like, yeah, probably not. I really want to 1v3 them here. I really want to run in 1v5 and see how many I can kill, but it's like the only way we lose, you know? Like, if there is a 1 in 14 million chance we lose this game, which is still pretty low, right? This would be it. Me running it down 1 versus 3, 4. I think he's around the corner here waiting. And he's waiting in here. Went up there. You're fucking dead. Yeah, I don't really want to flash in here. I'm going to Q him, and maybe my Lee Sin will just Q him and then kill him. Nice. And now they're going to come into me, and I'm going to go crazy. Which is excellent. I'm gonna just make that guy exit the fight real quick before I run down his mid laner. I got so fast, what the fuck? Oh, he's swiftness tier 3, I see. See there, before I focus down the Syndra, I made sure I made the oh sorry, this guy is flash. Before I focus down the Syndra, I make sure the Locke has to exit the fight. That is just good team fighting right there. Good use of my resources. Yeah, there's plates being dropped top, but I'm just gonna take my own, who cares? Collect. Oh no. Champion is really annoying when I don't have ult. Blows me a lot. I'm Karan. Holy Shazbok, thank you very much for the 5 years of supporting me. Thank you very much, man. I hope you've been well. I'm only delaying my tempo here simply because my teammates are still playing bottom lane, so it's kind of the same idea as earlier. Obviously, the three stooges down here are doing their own thing, but I will participate in it because I have my ultimate coming, and now that teleport when the enemy team runs into me is actually quite good for me, because I will slay everyone here. Wasting my Q means I can't ult here. If I ult here, then I'm going to get kited and drop the ult. Just want to make sure that all my Heinz teammates don't run it down, so I teleport down there just to make sure everything is kosher, you know? I don't want my poor Seraphine and Twisted Fate to die, and if the enemy team do try to kill them, I will pentakill them, so not too bad. Don't get gapped, thank you for the sub as well. Does mean that TF needs to go top and fix the top wave, but he will do that. Because I have the Herald here, I will actually go for a little play here and see what is cracking. Normally I would have backed off, but because I can ride the Herald to escape, or in this case take the tower, I'm unbothered by the enemy team. Matter of fact here, I actually will go ahead and drive it into the next tower and generate even more money. Love generating some money. Very good for me. He doesn't have flash, so I can run him down if he's not careful. Oh, there. I need to get a kill here. Got my DD reset, but my whole team ditched me, kind of. My bad. I didn't realize my whole team wasn't with me. Fortunately, I can't ignore Shyvana and Jace all hitting me simultaneously. It's a bit too greedy by me. I'm gonna swap my boots here, because obviously mostly basic attack damage, so no need to stick to these other noob shoots. I could go for this, but I think the correct build is actually going Starax into Spirit Visage, leveraging Spirit Visage with Seraphine and Janna shielding me, and healing, of course. I think that would be the penultimate scaling build. You could even opt into just Spirit Visage right now. I think it would be better. I don't need more damage. I can dog down anyone, and I'm very, very strong. Not too bad, though. I mean, I ended up getting a lot of tools out of them, and obviously I traded my life in a 1 versus 4 situation. So my team was able to not die as I watched my Janna dying, chasing 4 people alone. This Janna might be on crack. You know what? I respect that. I have nothing against the Janna on crack. I'm going to go ahead and take this blue buff because ability haste on me is actually not that bad. I know it doesn't work on my Q, but it does work on my other skills. Having my ultimate available as often as possible is really meaningful. I'm gonna go pick it up. Bit selfish, but I'm playing Olaf. I'm a selfish character. I understand that I will be their team. Do not worry. They are going to pull Baron here, I'm pretty sure, because they are desperate and Shyvana does a lot of damage to it. I will be running in here and seeing what's up. Bit greedy of me to show on bot wave, to be honest. I did not think about them forcing the Baron here. Us having the face check is a big bummer. They were not on it, which is excellent for us. They were on it. Better. Oh, my ult will run out because I have nowhere to keep it alive, but that's fine. I've done my job. Everyone must die. Oh, I can't move my character because I'm in perma-slowed. Excellent job, team. I will be doing the Baron Nashor. I have E to secure it, so I think we'll be alright. When an enchanter can heal you, you do Baron really quickly on this champion because you just smash E. That's why I mentioned also ability haze being pretty good, because I'm just smashing E's here, and yeah, when I get low it's even more smashing of E. Excellent job, team. Got my Spirit Visage, which practically renders me immortal now. Excellent. I like being immortal. I kind of wanted to go mid as 5. I think I could literally steamroll the enemy team one versus like if I get one like double shield from these guys, I'm pretty sure I can kill the whole enemy team alone. Which is not 1v5 really, but it's like close enough, you know. Like right now, I can just run at them and they can't play. Like I'm so OP, unbelievable. But my boys are basing, so I'll just press S here and wait patiently. Yeah, if you hit the tornado, I can go. If you must hit the tornado. There's another guy there that I thought better target. Fine. Fine. Yeah, fuck it. Shield me! Get my ult alive. Oh, I needed a bit of John ult earlier, you know. It was too much. It was too much. I cannot 1v5 them like that, unfortunately. He should be able to kick on QQ though. Oh, he didn't kick QQ. He sucked. It was too much. Honestly, might he have ported like a complete vegan there? I don't know why he ported so far back. He should have just ported on her head. Like, why are you porting so far back here? Port on her head, like melee range, you know, like straight up. Can't flash away from you, you're chilling. He can win this, I think. Actually, he can't. I think Senna's still OP. Hit the ward, bro. You need energy. That at least sucks. Why didn't he hit the ward or hit anything to get energy? I mean, my bad. I threw. I thought I could do it, but they actually had flashes, so it was hard. My TF also played like really big in there. If he ports on his head here, the play would have been better, but I don't like the play anyway. I said I was going to wait for my Lee, and then I just ran in anyway, which is just silly, you know? Like, why would I? I won't. I hinted. My bad, team. So Spirit Visage last fight. This is how much I got from it. Pretty decent. 700 health worth of juice. Pretty good. I honestly, if I wanted to guarantee carrying this game, I would have kept farming until I had Star Axe, because when I have 6 items, literally, I can't die. But it is what it is. To be honest, like, we still can't lose 5v5. We just have to, you know, not run it down me alone. I need to just kill front and then call it a day. Basically, this is not a game where I get a pentakill. This is a game where I kill one or two people, and then I leave the fight. Because they all focus me while my enchanters heal me, and then I leave the fight, and then the rest of my team cleans up if they keep fighting, and if they don't keep fighting, then we win. Just take our 2 kills. Because I'm not durable enough to actually get pentakills. I thought I was, but they have simply 5 damage carries, which is rare because they have Senna. If I had a useless support or like a jungler or something that was a bit weaker, then it would be different. But because they have literally 5 damage carries, it's very difficult for me to actually be durable enough to tank the whole enemy team and kill everyone. So, unique case. Counter jungle him here. I really want to kill him for like walking up to me like this, but I can't. My teammates are all oinking here. It's fine. I would have preferred playing topside here before we go into Drake, because the blue buff and the grump and everything were spawning there, but my team played bottom side, which is fine. We went bottom side a bit early is what I'm saying. A little bit though. A huge fan of how we're playing this. To get these waves and then get out of there. Fine. Shyvana was trying to get her last item, if you're wondering why Shyvana stopped pushing that wave. Don't have, I mean, gold cards are basically death for whoever gets hit that is not Shyvana. And if we're all hitting her, then she can also die as well, so we just need to play on the gold cards, that's all. Make them come to the river, please. I really don't want to fight in their jungle like that deep. This is good, though. This is just free. Oh, what a great setup for me. Oh, yeah, I'm killing everyone. What a great kick. Bot, mid, bot. Sure. Call's been made bot. It's a mistake. No, it's not. The next wave's coming. It's fine. The reason I say I'm about to say that it's a mistake is because this wave was really low, but it's actually fine. It's fine. We have grubs, so we can... actually, we don't have 3 grubs, but... Either way, we have heals and shields, so I'm sure my team can figure it out. And the next wave is coming, so we'll be alright. I'll just start tanking the towers. What a great kick by Lee there. It's the importance of having patience and making the enemy team face check you, you know? Really nice job, really nice kick. Anywho's, that is a nice game to end the evening on, in my opinion. Well played by my team there. I don't know why I couldn't honor them, but nice job. Good job by the team. Well played, team. Yeah, everyone played well, so GG's. That'll be it for me tonight. I'll catch you when I feel like streaming again. Again, when I'm doing playoffs, I generally I'm a bit more lazy. I will be having a 24/7 like Twitch channel, so you can check some random VODs there. It is hosted by someone that like pulls VODs from like literally like anywhere. So I will be rating that. Anywho's, have a good one. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I'll be live when I feel like it. It's playoff, so the focus is on performing. So that's what I'm going to do. Might be live tomorrow. Might be live somewhere in the week. We'll see. Take care. Anyway. All right. Peace, peace.